Hello and congratulations on choosing to take Fitness and Conditioning 1112. We are so excited to get training with you. Let's take a quick look at our course outline and policies. Here are the big ideas for Fitness and Conditioning 1112. Our personal fitness can be maintained or enhanced through participation in a variety of activities at different intensity levels. Knowing how our bodies move and function helps us stay safe during exercise. Following proper training guidelines and techniques can help us reach our health and fitness goals. Making healthy choices can help us reach our health and fitness goals. Here's how you're marked in Fitness and Conditioning 1112. You may have come into contact with the proficiency scale. That's the scale that is emerging, developing, proficient, and extending. That's how we mark here for Fitness and Conditioning. Here are the curricular competencies that we mark upon: healthy and active living, human anatomy and physiology, principles of training, and social responsibility. For healthy and active living, including participating in daily training opportunities laid out by your teacher and created by student, identifying, applying, and reflecting on strategies used to pursue personal fitness goals, exploring relationships between healthy eating, overall health, and performance in fitness activities, analyzing how messages from social media and others influence well-being, analyzing fitness myths and fads, planning ways to overcome barriers, and exploring how good fitness increases confidence and encourages lifelong health. For human anatomy and physiology, this includes identifying and describing how muscles produce movement and how to train those muscles, and identifying and describing the influences of different training styles on fitness results. In principles of training, this includes learning and performing appropriate fitness techniques, creating a personalized fitness program, identifying and describing how different types of fitness activities influence the muscular and cardiovascular systems. Finally, social responsibility. Social responsibility includes demonstrating a variety of leadership skills related to fitness, demonstrating appropriate behavior expected in a weight room and during training in a variety of spaces, applying safety practices in different types of fitness activities for themselves and others. Let's go back and take a look at exactly what you will be doing for each of these curricular competencies. For healthy and active living, we do a lot of activities that get your heart rate going, your cardiovascular fitness focused upon. When we're in the weight room, we focus a lot on muscular strength and hypertrophy and muscular endurance, but we don't have a lot of time to focus on cardiovascular endurance and flexibility. This is what we do for our healthy and active living. So some of the things that you are expected to do: firstly, we participate in all the Turn It Up Tuesday events, and you're expected to be in attendance for that. So this section of your curricular competencies is worth 30% of your grade. So for instance, if this isn't your favorite activity, you're still expected to show up and try your best, or it will impact your grade. So you will not be able to get proficient in Fitness Conditioning 1112 if you don't do the healthy and active living component. So some activities you might be participating in are Tabata, cardio kickboxing, yoga, Pilates. You'll also be training for a 5-kilometer run. We do that outside, and we do training on a regular basis before you are in the weight room. So there are certain days where your warm-up is cardiovascular based, and we'll be going out and going for runs for that. In addition to this, you'll be expected to perform flexibility training. So that comes in the form of stretching. So you'll not only have to perform stretches on a regular basis, you'll also have to know what you're stretching and why it's beneficial. For human anatomy and physiology, your goal is to know all the bones of the body, the main bones, and also all the main muscle groups. So we will be studying this throughout the semester, and there's a variety of different ways that we do this. There'll be a lot of review, and then at the end of the semester, there will be an assignment where you'll have to label the bones of your body on your actual body and label the muscles and what they're called on your actual body. You're expected to remember these things. So there will be spot checks throughout the semester to ensure that you've remembered where the muscles are. This helps you train because there's no use lifting weights for something and you don't know what you're working out. Principles of training is the bulk of our course. This is 40% of our grade. Principles of training means you come to class on time, you stay the full duration of the class, and you're working out the whole time. So you are on a program that we create together to meet your own fitness goals, but you're expected to stay committed to this program. So it is not a time to come in and just sit on your phone. You cannot get a good principles of training mark if you are doing that. When you're in the weight room, you're expected to be working out. Social responsibility is very important for the weight room course. So what this looks like is very similar to your principles of training mark, but it's how you influence and inspire others with your leadership. So again, making sure you're arriving on time in the proper gym strip, ready to participate in your weight training block. We expect that when you are in the weight room, you are encouraging others by your good example. So being committed to your weight training program, recording your weight training program. Let's take a quick look at the proficiency scale. I'm sure you've heard of it before and you've probably been marked on it in your other classes. But just in case you're not sure what it is, we'll take a look. The proficiency scale is a continuum from emerging, developing, proficient, and extending. Remembering that for any one thing, you may come in with some knowledge. So for instance, if you already have some knowledge on how to create a program, maybe you took this course in the past, you may be coming in at a proficient or developing level already. However, remembering also that if you're introduced to something new that you've never experienced before, a new weight training technique, a new Turn It Up Tuesday event, you may be at emerging because you've never done that before, and that's okay. So for emerging, it's an initial understanding of the concepts and competencies in relation to the expected learning. For developing, it's a partial understanding of the concepts and competencies in relation to the expected learning. For proficient, it's a complete understanding of the concepts and competencies in the relation to the expected learning. Now I'm going to pause here for a second. It's our goal to get everyone to proficient. As a teacher, I am trying to ensure that you achieve a proficient standing in this fitness and conditioning course. Some people may progress past this to extending. Extending is a sophisticated understanding of the concepts and competencies in relation to the expected learning. Now, this doesn't mean that you're just doing extra work. It's a quality of your knowledge and demonstrating that knowledge. Proficiency scale and formal reports. You get 3 formal reports each semester, your term 1 mark, your term 2 mark, and your final grade. There are also informal reports that are sent home. These can take the form of phone calls to your parents or guardians, emails, or printouts of your grades. Fitness and Conditioning 11-12 is marked on the proficiency scale. For formal reports, term 1, term 2, and final reports, your mark will be translated into a percentage for these formal reports. Work habits in PHE. So work habits are the G, S, or N mark on your report card. Work habits are essential in PHE to ensure that the class is able to learn in a safe and fun environment. PHE teachers expect that you arrive on time and stay for the full duration of the class. That you are in proper PHE strip that you can move freely in and participate fully in. You are not on your phone during PHE class. That you are fully engaged in the lesson and gameplay during the class. That you are treating others in a respectful and inclusive manner. And that you are offering help to the teacher for setup and teardown. And that you are showing leadership if you are advanced in a topic area. Moving forward with COVID and PHE. So we are continuing to follow the COVID-19 guidelines recommended for the Burnaby School District. The current COVID-19 PHE procedures are, so it is recommended that students wash or sanitize their hands before they arrive to PHE class, that students wash or sanitize their hands after PHE class. The equipment that is used will be sanitized, and the pennies that are worn will be washed. Students can choose if they want to be masked or unmasked during PHE class. There's a limit of 8 people in the PHE change rooms at one time, and there's a limit of 2 people in the PHE washrooms at one time. Our class takes place in the weight room. This is where we're going to meet every class, unless it's a Turn It Up Tuesday. We are also expected to go on our group hikes as well. There are a few times where the other classes have weight room units, and during those times, we are either in the small gym or the dance room for anatomy in the dance room and sport play in the small gym. This will occur for a total of 3 weeks during our semester. Each week is separate. At the very beginning of the course, the first time we meet in the weight room, we are going to go through an orientation process. This occurs in grades 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, even if you've had this orientation before. Other weight room guidelines are students will carry a spray bottle and wipe down the machines and weights that they are using. And it's recommended that students be mindful about high intensity cardio. So skipping, HIIT training, ropes, that kind of thing. Just be aware of breathing heavily around others. Water fountain. It's recommended that students bring a full water bottle to PHE class. This water bottle should be plastic, not glass. Water bottles can be refilled at the water station. Attendance and meeting space. Our meeting space is the weight room, unless otherwise indicated. So please proceed straight to your learning space when coming to PE. There are schedules posted in the large gym and small gym if you do not know where to meet. FitCon meets in the weight room unless otherwise noted. On these schedules, you can also find the dates of the Turn It Up Tuesdays, what we will be doing those days, as well as the hiking dates. Please be prompt and ready for attendance. Please note, at the end of class, you must wait in the weight room until the bell rings. You are not allowed to leave the PHE area before class is over. Arriving on time. It is important to arrive on time to PHE class. We begin our healthy and active living curricular competency immediately. So this may include our runs or other group flexibility training, and it is imperative that you come for this. If you're consistently late during PHE class, you may miss the opportunity to show your progress in this curricular competency. This is also part of our social responsibility curricular competency for fitness and conditioning 11-12. So it's very important to arrive on time, be ready to participate fully for the full duration of the class, and then wait for the bell to be dismissed. Absences and medicals. Please ensure you have your parent or guardian call the office to excuse your absence. Also, please have your parent contact your PHE teacher to inform them that you will be absent. This can be done with a written note or an email to your PHE teacher. Talk to your teacher to see what they recommend you do or complete due to this absence. Gym strip. The expectation is that you are in PHE strip for PHE class. The change rooms are available to you if you wish to use them. To help maintain cleanliness and minimize COVID-19 transmission, students are encouraged to store all their belongings in their school lockers. Please bring appropriate outdoor gear as PHE class may occur outside, rain or shine. Strategies for personal hygiene upkeep. Have an extra t-shirt in your bag in case you require change after getting sweaty. Apply deodorant before and after class. Avoid any spray antiperspirants and deodorants in PHE due to student allergies and sensitivities. Wear jogging pants, shorts, runners to school if you have PHE, and wash your PHE strip often. Here are some examples of some good things to wear for PHE class. Gym strip, thumbs up. Running shoes that are tied up, socks, sweatpants, shorts, tights, dry fit, t-shirts that cover your stomach and your trunk, your hair tied back, minimal jewelry like small necklaces or ear studs, clean gym clothes, and closed water bottles, no glass. Here are some of the things that we would rather you not wear for PHE class. Gym strip, thumbs down. Casual shoes, untied shoes, flip-flops, crease protectors inside your shoes, shoes with no socks, jeans, pants, skirts, or team uniforms, spaghetti strap tank tops, tube tops, your stomach or your trunk showing, pants that are showing your underwear, major gems like big rings, hoop earrings, large necklaces, and bracelets. Religious items are allowed. Smelly or dirty duds or all-day wear, gum, candy, food and drinks, and communication devices like phones, etc. Our facilities and equipment. Equipment areas are out of bounds for all students unless they are under direct supervision of their PHE teacher or assisting in the setup and teardown of equipment. It is imperative that all PHE equipment, balls, rackets, nets, etc., be treated with care. We will continue to clean equipment and pennies to maintain good hygiene. Lock it up. The PE department is not responsible for lost or stolen items. We recommend all valuables be kept in your school locker. Please ensure all your belongings are locked up, including your phone. Other activities. There will be times when fitness and conditioning students are able to participate in other activities outside the weight room. These include our fitness days, also known as Turn It Up Tuesdays, Confederation Park outdoor units, school runs in the neighborhood. We do train for our 5-kilometer run, which is part of your healthy and active living component, hiking local trails, and use of the gym for sport. We are so happy that you chose Fitness and Conditioning 11-12 as your elective. We're going to have a lot of fun in this class together. I can't wait to start training with you.